miss Rada. She was so nice to Narfi. Narfi's sad he can't be with Rada. Rada! You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father? You've made Narfi so happy! Narfi now waits for his sister until she comes home. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking honey brew mead?
Drink honey brew mead with a winch on each arm?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know. You here for... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Yes, goodbye.
I run the meat and produce stand at the market. Come by and see me if you want some of the... Need something?
Any luck getting the marks from those men?
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest customs.
Working at the Rift and Fishery at
Skyrim.
If you're ever in the market, I deal in specialty
Can't you bother
goods
me
from
at my
Morrow
armor
at
stand
one
in
of
the market?
stands.
Or are you that desperate
How do you
for
do
trade?
it,
Valandor? How do you work at Blackbriar Meadery and the fishery without getting exhausted?
Oh, it's not so terrible. I actually find the work quite relaxing.
Relaxing? They must be working you to the bone. You should rest before you do yourself in.
Not to worry, dear Svana. I promise you I can handle it, but your concern is quite flattering.
You lost? If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
You lost? Sorry. I'm aspiring to earn that. Master Elgrim says I'm an My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20... Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry. Any luck gathering those ingredients?
Blessings of Mara upon you.
What is it you seek, my child? How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all. I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calcelmo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
Yes? Mm-hmm. Good evening.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Mara, we also perform wedding ceremonies for all. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Typically, love is a person who is when another person shows interest and the two agree to be together. One of them comes temple and we arrange a ceremony.
What is it?
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the pawned prawn over by the market. All right, then.
To oblivion with all of you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
The coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
New around Riften?
New in
Take
town,
my
eh?
advice.
I have no idea.
The bunkhouse
Hand what
isn't
over?
for you.
I have no idea. Or else what? You don't scare me.
If
Remember
you're
to
elite-
give at the temple.
You're not from around here.
Sorry,
An
I'm...
Imperial spy,
My father
perhaps?
was a... My mother is the priestess of town. Don't mistake... I just think... I'm not so... I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want
what
to
do
do
you...
is have my parents
You're
lose
crazy.
another
You
child.
aren't making any sense. You're threatening me? Oh, that's rich.
You looking for something
Or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Yes, lass. Did you need something?
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that's good. We bought.
What do you want, Liz?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
You won't leave here alive.
Did you see someone run past just now? Great. Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him, though.
I love a challenge. You won't leave Skyrim.
Somebody help!
Did we have an appointment? No. Was it... Free? I can't remember. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
Come to the right place.
Fortunately for you, that's that skill can be bought.
If you've got the coin, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Come back and see us again.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that... Speak! Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
There's fine steel at the Scorched Tama, if you fancy a new blade.
I hope you haven't arrived here look... It's about time. I sent them a letter weeks ago. Ah, that Elgrim. He'd forget his own pants if his wife didn't help him dress. Here you go. Tell Half-Yord that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade for their time. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't kid yourself. Stone runs in our blood. I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine. It's full of I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine. They're... What's the point in protecting... Wait, you mean you killed every last one of them? I can't believe it. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's Stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. Right. See you around.
You think you're tough, huh? Wandering Skyrim is a picnic compared to tunnel crawling.
Welcome to Shore Stone.
No lollygagging.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Hello, friend.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look. Well, some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Mm-hmm.
Good to see you.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale. For thousands of years. Into other people's...
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He
Can
spends
I
too
intro
much time
everything
worrying
I've
about
got on
not
display,
enough about
really?
himself.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Oh, hey there. Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from lockdown.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all.
Trees. They're beautiful here. Reminds me of autumn at home.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septums each.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Bercy's afraid that someone's making a move to take the pawn prawn from a... I think he's being... paranoid.
Excuse... So, you wish to master the arcane arts? I have to... Remember, ward first, then summon. first days as an enchanter? Good afternoon. I have to remember. Ward first, then... Hmm?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
New in town. I have no idea. Hand what over. I have no idea what you're talking about. Or else what? You don't scare me.
Worth of knowledge in
Remember
moments,
to give
or
at
grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning. Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them. I have to remember... First, then summer.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a
Sorry,
giant.
I'm afraid I can't
20
help you
gold
much right
coins, and all this could be yours.
What is it?
Yeah, let's hear. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? All right.
All right. So I was trying to set up a different webcam. And I think when I tried setting that up, it switched the microphone source. Ugh. So here I have been for an hour. completely muted. Ah, jeez. All right. Anyway. Yay. And I have just been completely off my game in Skyrim since Arby's death. Like this is what, the third death since hers? Yeah, because we had, jeez, so many deaths. All right, let's get. Yeah, what can you do? Sometimes you're just not in it. All right, we're gonna stick with. All right. So last character, Neeeen, had a lot of E's in her name. This character will not have as many. Let's see. We'll not have as many repeated letters, but hey, three R's. Harrra. Let's do this. All right. Okay, so the 3 skills that were the highest on Neeeen were speech, conjuration. She really didn't use anything else, sadly. Like, we barely had any time with her. She went to Iristad from Riften and back and forth a couple times, and then trying to get up to Whiterun, we tried to avoid the road, but in doing so, we kind of jumped off a cliff. Yay. All right. Anyway, let's roll for skills. Let's just get it going. Roll for skills. Have a good time. All right. So we got a 6. We got all right, we got enchanting. A repeat, but that's all right. We've had enchanting very few times overall, I want to say. All right, we got 12 archery. And at this point, Arby's skills are no longer in. Oh my god. I say that, and then I roll alchemy. Arby's skills are no longer on the ban list currently, but there we go, alchemy. All right, we got restoration. All right, 2 more. 17 speech. That was one of Neeen's highest skills, so that's a reroll again. All right, illusion. And 1 more. 11 is one-handed. All right, so we got enchanting, archery, alchemy, restoration, illusion, and one-handed. Let me update this real quick. Okay. All right, that's updated. Yeah, we got one-handed. So one-handed and archery. So we do have two options for attacking, which is good because sometimes we don't have any options for at least melee attacking. All right, and then finally we will roll for our start.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
All right, here we go. 19, I think, is a reroll because I think there's only 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18, but surprise me, that one's just, you know, whatever. That's random anyway, kind of. It's always preset to start, but yeah. All right. With the 19s. All right, 13. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. I'm a necromancer.
Beware the forces of the undead,
oh no.
necromancer.
Except I can't use any conjuration spells. A necromancer that can't use any necromancy. Yay. I just use illusion to pretend I'm using conjuration. It's all an illusion, but I'm definitely resurrecting the dead. I will definitely let you talk to your dead relative, and it will not be an illusion at all, or a drug trip, because it could also be a poison. Who knows? All right, I'm just waiting for that last little pop-up saying everything's configured and ready to go. Come on, let's go. Come on, there we go, perfect. All right. Now where are we? Oh no, oh no, oh no. We're not gonna make it out of here. We're not gonna make it out of here. So we are currently in Blackreach, and right outside this door is a dwarven sphere, which crappity, which will probably kill us the moment we go out there. And if we do avoid that, there's still a lot more Dwemer or a lot more dwarven constructs and a lot of Falmer around. Okay, well, we've got some stuff to make potions that probably won't last us very long, but hey, I want to take that. I mean, if I'm not following my own rules, what am I doing? Like, okay, there's a weapon that I can use one-handed. I got a boots of sneaking. Okay. I do have no armor skills, so I cannot wear any armor. I have a staff of mage light. That's gonna help me out, definitely. Crappity. Already, we're in a terrible, terrible spot. So there is one thing in Blackreach that would be really nice to have early on, and she can't sneak either. So we don't have sneak, so she can't sneak. Okay, we'll just gather what we can and try to get out of here. Sindarian, if you've played Oblivion, you might know who this guy is. He is a collector of Nirnroot, and yeah, met his fate here. And I just destroyed his bones. All right, Well, a ring of archery is nice. A dwarven helmet. That's money, but we can't really use that. So what's up? Ooh. That's useless to me. That is kind of useful, but not really. Ah. Okay. That's kind of helpful. Let's see. So stamina recovers 25% faster, and we can breathe underwater with that. That will be useful in some respects. We just got to try to get out of here without being seen or heard by all the Falmer. And we gotta... Basically, we gotta get out of this room alive. Which is already... Let's read this and pick that up. And that's why I didn't want to pick that up, because it starts this quest where you have to get, I think, 30 Crimson Nirnroot. Oh. Here's the significance of the Crimson Nirnroot. I spent a large portion of my life unraveling the mystery of the Nirnroot, yet I still feel unfulfilled. Because I guess in Oblivion, you help this guy gather a ton of Nirnroot, and he makes a potion that is supposed to, like, grant you longer life. But, yeah. Yeah. And he talks about Crimson Nirnroot and finding out what all this stuff is. Alright. Ooh, Attunement Sphere. That, though, is going to be very helpful. That lets us get in and out of Blackreach. Which... That's going to be the tough part. Is just getting out of here. Alright, let's look at our magic. We have Night Eye, so we can see in the dark. Which that's going to be kind of helpful. So we got healing. That's pretty much going to be our only way out of here. Is just run, heal, and try not to die. One thing I am going to do. I'm going to put this in kind of soft cheating. So when you go through a load screen for a few seconds while it's, well, not a few seconds, but for like a second or two, when it's loading you in and it has that dark screen and you don't have control of your character, other NPCs are still able to move and attack and do that stuff. But if you, once the loading screen goes away and the black screen comes up, if you open up the console, it'll freeze everything but load everything in, so that once you put the console down, you have control right away. Ooh. I can take that and I can disenchant that. Alright, let's use this. Man, this necromancer picked a really crappy place to be. Alright, let's disenchant that. Do I want to disenchant this? I mean, it's not really going to help me out this early on, so I might as well. And then... Technically, we are supposed to be in survival mode, but it doesn't turn on until we get to an outside cell. So it won't turn on. I don't know if it'll turn on when I walk outside of this door into Blackreach, but it will at least... let's see. At the very least, it's not on while we're in here, so we could take the level up, but we're not going to. Okay, let's see what we can do at the alchemy lab. What can I remember off the top of my head that we have? Like Ice Wraith Teeth and Lunamoth Wing both give invisibility. Chicken Egg. I want to save chicken eggs, though. Butterfly wings and... Ooh, boy. I don't seem to have any real... I think Daedra Heart might have Restore Health. Don't really want to use... Okay, Blue Mountain Flower. Restore Health. Let's see. I know Blue Butterfly Wings and... Okay, Canis Root. Do I have anything else that does paralysis? Let's see. Ooh, we got hanging moss. That's one part of damage magicka regen. You got more Tapanella, which has lingering damage health. Purple, I think, recovers, I want to say magicka, and I think red is stamina, but it might be the other way around. I think Nirnroot and Charis eggs, those both have invisibility. Charis eggs, not sure which pronunciation you would go with. Jeez, there's nothing else here. I think it's just Daedra Heart and Blue Mountain Flower that has restore health. Yep. Canis Root might have restore health, but I'd rather save that for paralysis. If I had anything for paralysis specifically. I do not seem to have any other ingredients that have paralysis. Okay, well that's a little bit of a bummer, but what can you do? Just as bad of an alchemist as I am a necromancer. Whose dumb idea was it to come down here? Okay, well, we gotta leave this room sometime. Okay, and I think even in your journal, let's see. Lab is running out of supplies. The Falmer are aggressive. Make my way back to the surface, but there's a dwarven sphere outside the door. Okay. Let's try not to die. Woo! Running. Goodbye. Okay. We got a way out. Okay, he's shooting at us. Push the button, push the button, push the button, push the button. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Ah. But I think this takes us out into a terrible place anyway. The Great Lift at Alfthand. Okay. Where are we? No. Okay. So, right down here is... Oh, geez, what's it called? Heliarchan. Just gotta make sure we survive getting down there. Alright, we got some friends. I think it's just some Imperial soldiers fighting some Stormcloaks. Okay, they can have fun doing that. It's cold out here, and I don't want to die. Okay. Though sometime I do want to go back down into Blackreach, because there is basically an item that enables fast travel in survival mode. There is a compass that lets us set a few points to teleport to. Yeah. And it's cold. It's very cold out here. And even being covered in fur, we are not good to stand out here in the freezing cold. All right. Plan of attack. How do we get... Well, the closest place, of course, is Whiterun. Just down here, over here. Okay. I want to kind of try to avoid using a horse. Like, I've used a horse as a crutch for a long time. Like, that's probably how most of my characters had gotten as far as they had. Is just using horses. All right, so... Jeez. The issue is, there's oftentimes a saber cat on the road here. They don't, really. I mean, it's 1,000 gold to buy a horse here in Whiterun. Some of them might be more expensive in other cities, but 1,000 gold in Whiterun. And then you have to, for one of the mods I have, convenient horses, you have to have 500 gold to basically activate that for your horse, so your horse can basically upgrade its speed, how much it can carry, and damage it can do in battle, which I'd rather just not have my horse fight anyway. But no, they generally, it's pretty easy to rustle up 1,000 gold early on. Like in Whiterun, there are a few pretty simple quests you can do, like having Mikhail leave Carlotta alone, and yeah, there's a few pretty easy ways to make money early on that you could pretty easily get 1,000 gold to buy a horse. Now the trouble is just going to be getting down there so we can be alive. All right, so what can I do? All right, so our skills: enchanting, archery, alchemy, one-handed illusion, and restoration. Illusion is going to be pretty easy. We just got to get to Whiterun. Honestly, illusion's one of my favorite skills to have for survivability. All right, sir,
Yes?
do you have anything for me?
Minus
No, you
weapons
don't.
and armor.
Well, you might have a bow. And we can also do the same thing we did with Arby. Yeah, with Arby. And we can go fishing, get some salmon roe. That's some easy levels for alchemy. I should have grabbed that Dwemer helmet. That would have been a little bit of money that we could have had early on here. Oh, geez. We could make a backpack, but no, not priority. All right, priority is just get to Whiterun. Get to Whiterun alive. And what will be the best route for that? Do I have any food? I do not really have food. I'm gonna want to buy some food before I head out. Because if I don't have food, yeah, I can't attack very well.
Ah, hello there.
What do you got?
Take a look.
Let's get yeah, let's grab the salmon steak. And the leg of goat.
Anything you need, just holler.
All right. And basically our only weapon really right now is the dwarven dagger. Might as well favorite that just so we have it ready. We can go through the water, but not here because the water here is freezing. And we don't want to die to, you know, freezing. We have quite a few potions though, so that'll at least get us somewhere right away. And then we can sell those when we get to Whiterun. Okay, the attunement sphere, that one's going to be helpful. Eventually. All right. To Whiterun. Somehow. Safely. Question mark. Alive. All right. I kind of want to not directly travel on the road right here. Necessarily. The hardest part right now is just getting somewhere safe. Ah, geez. All right. Just got to be on the lookout for mostly saber cats. Any saber cats are pretty much instant death. Okay, there's usually a random encounter right up here. Looks like it's all my friends. All my friends, all my best friends. Akari, how are you today? Please don't tell me there's a ooh, yes, fur hood. I hope I can wear that with my circlet. But even if I can't, it would be nice to have something warm. Yeah, let's buy that fur hood. I don't want to waste money right now, but I kind of need it. Karjo, my friend, my guy, my friend. Where's your? Okay.
If you did, one of them stole my moon. Be careful. I missed my
Blood Skull Barrow. You want me to go to Blood Skull Barrow on Solstheim? Okay, I have not reached the junction yet. I don't think. Or have I? Oh, I did. I passed it. I passed it. I got distracted by my friends. Oh, the vigilance. Oh my gosh. People I like to see. People who will not kill me immediately. Although there are probably some wolves up on the road here, which is not going to be good. We could maybe lead them to the giant camp up here. Some friendly old giants, as long as we don't get too close to their mammoths and stuff. Jeez. All right, Harrra, let's do this. You and me, there's a spider. There's a spider. I don't like spiders. Nope, no spiders. Get out of here. We can also see, try to avoid his guys, but we can see if the chest up here can be opened. It might be locked though, sadly. Hi, buddy. In another life, you and I were neighbors. I like this guy. Oh yeah, his chest is locked. Why you gotta do me like that, man? I'll warm up by your fire though. This guy right here. This guy. All right. Thank you for your hospitality, sir. I will be moving on. All right. Our first priority once we get to town is get an illusion spell that we can train so that we can train our illusion. That's really it. That will do wonders for us in the long run. And we get to, you know, trade with people. We can make people trade with us. Hello? I thought I heard a growling wolf. I don't like that. Don't like it. All right. And our friend Cicero. Make sure there's no wolves around. Because sometimes there are wolves around. Cicero!
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here. Stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still.
What?
Oh,
sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking mother to a new home. A new crypt. But... ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Not from the angle I can see this at, but I've seen it from the other side, and yes, it's pretty broken. Can you hear him? Like volume wise, is the game kind of quiet, or is it like is it fine? I don't know. Awesome. Sometimes when I'm watching back my VODs, I feel like the game is really quiet, especially dialogue. But like, yeah, just let me know. What can I do to help you, you fine, weird gentleman?
stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel.
Guard.
Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
All right. And this is a way to get a little bit of money. Ooh, yes, want. Give me a butterfly. Hello? Come here. Come here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm definitely murdering these butterflies and tearing their wings off. I think I'm as bad as that guy down there. All right. Potato. Hello, sir.
Love of Mara, what now?
I want you to help that guy. This is one of the few exceptions I have for my rule against speech.
Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why
But
can't
he
just
needs
leave us
help.
alone?
Because he needs help. Have you not seen his wagon? It's broken.
Pay me? You think this is about money?
I didn't mention anything
See
about
the man?
money.
He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years.
And that's very depressing.
Transporting some giant box.
Get
Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
We need to normalize having jesters back in Skyrim. Because honestly, this place is kind of depressing. Look at this sky. I think if we had more jesters... I mean, there's a Bard's College here. We gotta have some kind of classes for jesters, right? Every court must have a jester. All right. Do the thing. Be good.
What?
Be nice.
And just who in Mara's name are you anyway? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
He's a fool. I mean, he obviously needs help. In many ways. I'm gonna take your wheat too. I need that.
Look,
and probably your cabbages.
Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help.
I need your wheat.
What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
All right. I'm taking your wheat. I need this. Don't worry about it. Cabbages, those are good food. Good food. It is very easy to be vegetarian in Skyrim. Get yourself some cabbage, get yourself some potatoes, get yourself some salt, and you're good. All right, sir. We did it. Give me money. I need money. I need to buy spells. I need to buy clothes. I mean, I'm clothed, but... I mean, yeah. Cabbage, potatoes, and salt. I mean, it's a little bland, but sure. I'll take it. All right, he's gonna help you. Let's... don't murder them. Don't come back and murder them. That's all I ask of you.
You did? He has? Oh,
Because, spoiler alert, if you side with Lorius and have him...
But more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny clicky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Yeah, if you side with Lorius and get him arrested, yeah, he comes back and murders them all. It's a pretty bad time. Okay, there is a bit of an issue up here. So there is going to be a little group of bandits attacking this little watchtower over here. I don't want to get too close before they really aggro onto the guards. Let's eat. Shove an entire goat leg in our face. And give it a wide berth for now. And all we got to defend ourselves really right now is healing. Okay, so they're already up in there. But they could turn around and look at us, and we don't want that. Whoa, hello? Could we help? We can. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh no, I forgot to turn off the numbers. No. Whoops. 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 I didn't mean to hurt you. Don't. If he looks at us, I'm pretty sure we're just instantly dead. Okay, 1 second. This is distracting and I hate it. More HUD. I gotta remember to like, I can't, for some reason it won't let me save the presets. Yeah, it's like, it gives me an error when I try to save a preset. I think I need another mod to actually do that. There we go. Nice. We helped. Ah. I don't like the ominous music. Oh, there's a stone quarry right here. Okay. I didn't even realize that. Let's take their clothes so we can sell them when we get to town. You guys don't mind, right? We just... I need some money. Ooh, I do need that. Woodcutter's axe. That's actually good to have. You can make a lot of friends with a woodcutter's axe. Can I? I can. Nice. I can wear my circlet and my fur hood. But you can't see my my huge ears. You can't see my big ears. But it goes with the robes pretty nice. And an extra hood on the on the cape. We got doubled up the hoods. Nice. All right, there should be at least one more body, if not two. Okay. I'm blind, obviously. Or they're blending into the grass really well. Here's one. Let's grab all that. Thank you, sir. I do need a bow. Because I actually am an archer. Yeah. Sweet. We got a bow. There might be one more body around here, but honestly, if I don't find this last body, that's all right. That is totally fine. All right, yeah, I think we're good to move on. There is a little random encounter zone right up here on the road, which I kind of want to avoid, because I don't want to die. That's the worst part about early. Is we are very, very flimsy, very susceptible to death. All right. So I think this character might go for the Dark Brotherhood, honestly. Like, she has some pretty nefarious skills. So rather than going Thieves Guild like Arby, I think this character will try for Dark Brotherhood. She has, you know, alchemy and archery as well as one-handed. So, I mean, she can't sneak, unfortunately, but she has illusion. That's gonna help. All right. So we want wheat. We're gonna want salmon roe. We're gonna want chicken eggs. Anyone who has a chicken, watch out. I'm coming for you. I want all of your chicken eggs. And we also want Nordic barnacle clusters, which are really abundant in Markarth. But not... Oh, hey, what's going on over there? What was going on right there? Got a little spat of fire. Not sure what random encounter is over there. I kind of don't want to get close enough to find out, but I do want to go fishing. Fish, fish, fish. Jump in the waterfall for fish. I'm a cat, and I'd like to fish. I'm a tiger. Not really. Although, there are very tiger-like... what are they called? The ones that are in Akavir. The... Jeez. I can't remember what they're called. But there's a race very similar to Khajiit. But they're like tiger people. You know, Tony the Tiger. It's getting cold out here. But we can breathe underwater. We're like the best kind of aquatic cat. We are suited for fishing. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. It's really hard to catch fish. I want fish. All right, let's just get to town. We can worry about the fish later. There are easier places to catch fish. And it's much easier with a horse. And the convenient horses mod. All right. Let's not worry about it, though. Not right now. Sorry? Thought I heard a wolf. I don't know why I'm hearing wolves all of a sudden. Right. Cabbage. Don't think I need this much cabbage, but it's not a bad idea to grab some. Egg. Everyone's gonna be wondering where their crops went. Don't look at the Khajiit who just wandered into town. Definitely did not take all of your crops. And is definitely not going to grind them all into potions. All right, let's get into town. Oh. Let's help them over here. Get some free... try to get some free archery experience. All right. Whoops. I hope I didn't hit anyone with that. Okay. Oh, that was a bad idea. Ooh. That could have gone real bad. Take those arrows back, though. Hey, Ella, I don't want to talk to you. I'm a little busy. Nazim? Nazim?
Very often? Oh,
this is the first time I've been to Whiterun. Alright. He's gotta be rude to me like that. First time I come to Whiterun. Chicken eggs. Delicious. Alright. Yep, no one's home. Let's see where we... I should have checked that before I started stream. I knew I was messing around. I was messing around with my webcam. I knew I should have checked if my microphone sources got all borked. So I just got the first hour of my VOD's going to be complete silence. Love it. But thank you for thank you for letting me know, Dan. Like, that's so embarrassing when that stuff happens. Oh, totally, man. if I ever get the chance to pop into one of your streams, and something like that happens, I'll definitely let you know. Ah, geez. I just don't have a lot of time outside of the outside of the time that I'm streaming and outside of the time that I'm like, well, pretty much outside of the time that I'm streaming, I don't really have like spare time. But, you know, that's life. All right. So we are here. We are alive. That's the most important part. Skolvar.
Yes? Right.
I do want to buy a horse, but I also don't. All right. We are here. All right.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
I'm butting into this conversation. I need to talk to this guy. Hi. You are tall, sir. I don't like how you're looking down at me. But I will side with you because I want to be friends.
Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Be seeing you.
Is he flirting with me? I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. just flirting with the cat who walks into town. Ah, geez. All right. Let's chop some wood. Let's chop a singular piece of wood. Because we want to make friends with the innkeeper here for a free bed. Yes. Firewood. How about 2 pieces of firewood and you let me stay here indefinitely? But first, I'm gonna run around back and grab her chicken eggs. All right, just be like a wily fox that's just taking all the eggs from the chickens. Don't be weirded out if you find a dead chicken. When I was probably somewhere in the realm of
Come on in. Thank you. Let me know if you need anything or take a seat.
I mean, there is the inherent racism that is prevalent in Skyrim and really all of Elder Scrolls, but especially Skyrim. So in Elder Scrolls lore, there is a book called Racial Phylogeny, which basically pretty much any cross species mating, the child will always be the same species as the female. So anyone who gets with Harrra here will have a Khajiiti baby. I don't really know if it works specifically very well with Khajiiti and Argonians, because especially Argonians have a very weird way of conception, especially with their ties to the Hist. I don't know if they are capable of cross species. I don't know. I'd have to look into that to see if Khajiiti are capable of that. Khajiiti and Argonians. But also, do I want to look into that? I mean, there is the book, the Lusty Argonian made. So it's not out there. It's not completely out there that people will get with Argonians or Khajiiti. Yeah. All right, what time is it? 10:20? Yeah, let's go to bed. Let's get some rest. We had a long day of trying not to die. And we didn't die so far. Pardon me. Health. We want health. We want nothing but health for a long time. We want illusion. We're going to want the first illusion perk because we want to train illusion as fast as possible.
If it's work you're looking for,
what are you doing here? Did you watch me sleep? That's creepy.
if you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda.
Ah, jeez. All right. Carlotta is one of the first people we want to talk to. We want to be friends with her. Oh, hey, John.
Well met, traveler.
We can be even better friends with John. I'm here to help.
Truly?
No.
By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then,
Jeez.
and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path.
I wonder, since I haven't activated Helgen, he probably won't really tell me anything.
May your sword be sharp, and
whoops.
your tongue sharper.
All right. All right, we do want to go up to Dragon's Reach, though. Isolde.
Once I made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravan, before I met one of the caravan leaders.
Let's see if we can find her a mammoth tusk.
Teach you a thing or two about trading.
I know where a mammoth tusk is in town, and I wonder if I can take it without getting attacked. As a backup. Let's see.
Come to a lot of her reading, did you? Sorry, Pop, but I'm not quite.
All right, let's see if there is a way. I think everyone's going to be a little too close to this door for me to grab this. Pick it up. Whoops. Pardon me. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Pardon me. Don't mind me. I'm gonna take this over here. She's cleaning over here. I don't think there's really no place here that's like closed off enough that I can just kind of pick this up. I mean, most of them are over there, but all right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to risk it because literally everyone over there would be able to kill me without a second thought. And since they track crime differently, separately from Whiterun, I'm pretty sure they would just attack me. What am I doing? I want to eat. Salmon steak. Thank you. Yum, yum. Give me the grass. And the moss. So much moss. And we need all of it. It is a very important ingredient in the many potions we have to make money, and also yeah, level up alchemy quickly. It's like chicken egg, salmon roe, and hanging moss all together make a really valuable potion. Let's go up to... Yeah, let's go up to Dragon's Reach. We gotta talk to Farengar. And we can get a quest from Farengar. A quest, really. Just take a thing, bring it to a person, and profit. And we can sell our invisibility potions, because we can't sneak, so they're not going to be super helpful to us. Alright. Let's do it. Hello, sir. Good morning. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking,
No, I'm a wizard.
the city is also home to a
Kinda, not really.
priestess, an alchemist,
I'm
and
pretending to be a
as well.
necromancer.
Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions.
All right.
Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost
Yes.
salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yes.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
That's rude.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to
This
guess.
guy. So rude. The fear scroll. The elusive fear scroll. Arby, you will be missed. You will be missed forever. All right. So we need illusion and restoration spells. So, turn undead is a really good way to level up restoration early on. There are 3 skeletons in the Whiterun catacombs who you can use it on, and it is real good. All right, and illusion. Let's find a calm or courage spell. Courage the Cowardly Dog show. Courage or calm. Courage or calm. Technically, we want both. Let's start with calm. Let's sell you these ones because I can't use them. Keep that. Sell you those. Although I do want to keep jewelry to sell. I do not want the Staff of Mage Light. I don't know why I figured I'd bring it with me, but I don't want it. I want to keep those because we're going to want... Well, honestly, the empty soul gems are really not that helpful to me because I don't have conjuration magic, so well, I can just enchant something with soul trap. So yeah, I should keep those. Yeah, that's all I can really sell to you right now, sir. What's the spell? 142 gold. Ah, jeez. Yeah, let's sell that. I don't want to sell this because I like keeping books, especially skill books for the museum. Let's sell the Greater Soul Gem. And let's buy that Courage, the Cowardly Dog. All right.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
All right. Let's learn our spells. Favorite our spells. And we will definitely be using a lot of this. Yeah. 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 Everyone, feel strong. Everyone get some courage. I missed. Well, you already had some. You don't need double. You get some courage. You gotta wait. You get some courage. All right, let's go see. Oh, I forgot to grab that quest from Adrian. I don't think I can grab it yet because I don't think you can actually do it until something happens. I can't remember what. Heimskir, I hate you, but you get courage. You, patron of the great clan Battleborn, get some courage. You, courage. You. Sometimes the momentum just really takes you somewhere you don't want to be. Nazim, you do not get courage. You, no. Never you. Commander. This guard way over there. I missed. That guy. Illusion levels so fast, which is good and bad. Well, let's go find out. Let's see if we can catch up to him real quick. As we, continue to cast courage on everybody.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
He's the commander of the guard here in Whiterun, if you didn't know. Hey, Nazim, why does everyone hate you?
Cloud District very often. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Because he talks down to you.
Oh, it took years.
Oh.
I earned my way to the top.
Right away.
I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business.
Obviously.
I actually advise the Jarl on political matters. My input is invaluable, of course. But this is all probably a bit over your head. Be careful. Make it quick.
That's why everyone hates Neeeen. He talks down to you right away. Technically, in vanilla Skyrim, his pathing never takes him up to Dragon's Reach, so he never visits the Cloud District. So he's just talking out his ass all the time. And he doesn't even own a house.
I know your family's honor is important to you.
He's just rude. He's just a rude guy. And no one likes that.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Wraith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
Young love. All right, Carlotta.
Hard enough with that bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about
Yeah.
it.
Let's
I heard
go
him boasting at the Banner
talk to
Dinner,
him.
saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
That's sexist. Let's go talk to him.
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull.
I feel like this is the millionth time I've gone through all these dialogues and talking to Mikhail and talking to Carlotta and everybody. Just Whiterun. Eggs. Eggs. Need the eggs. All right. You get so much courage. All right. Mikhail, where are you, sir? In your usual haunt, or are you hanging out somewhere else?
Just stoke the fire.
He's here.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
And I can take your food and your money.
I'm a bard by
Leave
trade.
Carlotta alone.
heard of me?
She's trying to raise her child and does not need that distraction.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
No. We're just gonna give him some money. Back off. I don't have any money.
I don't think so.
All right, well, let's just say
What did
stop.
you just say? All I heard was a sound of already have. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
I gotta go get some money. But if you give him that money, he'll back off of her and she'll give you more money than you gave him. Which honestly, at that point, why doesn't she just pay him off? All right, Arcadia.
Pardon me, but do
With
I
the frost
detect a
salts.
case of- splendid. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here.
Well, I'll keep the potion of illusion. I'm going to sell you back some of those. Sell you back the invisibility potions. And the stamina potion. And now I have enough money to go tell him to back off. But does she have anything I want? Nordic Barnacle. I do want that. Salt. Wheat. Nothing else I really need right now at this very moment.
Be careful out there.
Oh, hey Carlotta. Wait, no, we haven't finished with him yet. I'll be back.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the
Yeah. All right, Mikhail.
Bard by trade.
Now
Carlotta put you up to
let's
this, didn't she?
do
Bribing
this.
me? Well, Bard does need to eat. On my ancestors' honor, I won't trouble sweet Carlotta again.
Good.
Yeah, take care of yourself. This is a
Well, thank you.
favorite and
He's at least civil still. Still kind of a, you know, rude guy, but still not the worst. There are much worse people here, like Nazim and or Heimskir. Let's grab the fish because they have salt in there. Also, we want the alchemy fish too. Yeah, let's take all of that. Let's see. All right, let's go see if Carlotta's still there. Who are the people after that that are searching for the Red Guard? So let's see. So Sadia is.
Really? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you.
So Sadia is being hunted by the Alakir, which are like an order of warriors and knights from Hammerfell. I don't know what their ties to the government are, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty high up there with Hammerfell's government. Whether they're just mercenaries or if they're actually like part of the main military, I can't remember. But they're after Sadia for what they say is that they're after her for giving up some defense secrets. Sadia is the barmaid's assistant, the one who was creepily staring at me as I slept. Between the two of them, okay, I don't think I can actually activate that quest right now because I think I have to. I think they don't actually show up until after you've killed the first dragon. But let's see. Sadia basically tells you that they're after her because she spoke out against the Thalmor, against the High Elven dictatorship. But that doesn't really make a lot of sense just in the context of Hammerfell's state in the war after the Great War. Since Hammerfell is an independent nation, they're no longer part of the Empire, and they're not part of they're not under the heel of the Aldmeri Dominion. It doesn't really make sense that speaking out against the Aldmeri Dominion would get the Alakir to come after you when the Alakir are supposed to be, at least on some level, allied with the Hammerfell government. I don't know. I'd have to look into that to get the full story because I can't remember it all off the top of my head, and I also haven't done that quest in some time. All right, let's check how much Turn Undead. Turn Undead costs 74. We're not going to be able to cast that right now, sadly, because that would actually really help us to get early restoration levels. But getting illusion levels is also good. All in all, I think Sadia is the one who's lying to you, because her story doesn't check out. Both of their stories kind of have red flags in them, but Sadia's really doesn't make sense in my understanding of how the Great War shook out for Hammerfell. Yeah. So I always side with Kamatu, which is the guy who's actually after her. All right. what was I? Okay, so we're gonna go up to, I think, Riverwood. And we can largely just take the water up there, because we have a water breathing, a ring that lets us breathe underwater. All right. I want to go up there right now. Oh, I do want to sell that. Sell that stuff. Adrian,
Good pieces out here. Looking to protect yourself? Or
I want
deal
to sell
some
you
damage?
all this junk that I picked up off of some bandits attacking the city. Well, I want to keep that. Keep the arrows. All right.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Let's get calm ready. Calm and healing. Although calm takes most of our magicka, we do have some magicka potions. And we can at least neutralize one threat. I want to go up to Riverwood real quick. We want to get a couple things up there. Ooh, friends.
All for sale at fair price. The roads of Skyrim.
What do you got for sale? You have exotic ingredients that I can't really buy. Jeez. I'll buy the aloe vera leaves, though. The salt. Cork bulb root. That has paralysis, but I can't really afford it right now. What do you got for... You don't really have clothing. Or... Alright. Okay. Let's head up to Riverwood. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, I do need a mammoth tusk. I mean, blood skull barrel. Like, sorry, Kharjo. As much as Kharjo is one of my favorite Khajiit in this game. As much as I love that guy, there is no way I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, actually, this might be a better way to go. So we can... First of all, let's see if Cerverio, or whatever his name is, Pelagia, is around. We want to give him potato. Pelagia, where you at, friend? I'm looking for your boss, actually.
Need something?
Your boss. I want to talk to your boss.
Oh, hope nobody misses that.
Your boss said I could take it. Everything's cool. Don't mind me. Don't mind the random Khajiit just wandering in places. All right. I don't see him around. That's all right. That's all right. Let's get up here. Next level, we definitely want to add into restoration. Get the first restoration perk to lower the cost of our restoration spells. And then we'll go to the Whiterun Catacombs and train our restoration a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't crash the game. Because the last couple times I did that, I had some issues with crashing. Let's get up this. Yeah, we want to get up here. There will be a wolf up here on the path. But we have calm. So we can tell the puppy, calm down. Relax, dude. It's just a cat. I know. Dogs and cats generally don't get along. But you and me, we're pals, yeah? Pals, yeah? Pals? Pals, friends? Nope. Running. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Calm down. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Okay. I missed. Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, oh, buddy, boy, calm down. Let's think about this. You and me, we're not so different. I'm a cat. You're a dog. Just relax. There we go. Good boy. There we go. Perfect. There's some mud crabs over here. Let's go around this way. And butterfly. Hey, hey, come back. Yeah. Jump in the water. We are off to the races. More or less. Okay.
Gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite spider. And if they do, they'll kill him. That's not much of a prank.
Oh yeah? And what would you rather do?
How about we play tag? You're it.
Hey, no fair. Get her, Stump.
Spare moment, I could use some water.
Okay. Yeah, let's not dress your dog up as a frostbite spider. I feel like that's an issue. If anyone does fall for that, yeah. No. That doggo is not going to have a fun time. All right. Let's look at this special treasure chest. That gives us this lovely tomahawk. That is a unique item from Skyrim's unique treasures. And it's a good one-handed weapon. All right. We do want to chop some wood. Chop a single piece of wood so we can make friends with geez, what's his name? Hod? I want to say. I feel like his name's Hod. This guy here. Hod. Yep.
Here for work. Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
This is all the wood I can chop.
Honest gold for honest.
2 pieces.
Aye.
The gold is kind of not the point here. The gold is secondary to the friendship. Because now we can rob his house, and it's not robbing. It's borrowing. It's friendship. It's we're friends, and that's okay to take from your friends. Don't quote me on that. It's not okay to just take. Okay, okay. Let's go up and grab. Let's go up the river, and we will grab the one of the guardian stones. We'll probably grab, for now, the mage stone to level up our restoration and our illusion a lot faster. Yeah, we'll grab the mage stone first. And once we've leveled up that stuff to a good degree, we can grab the thief stone to level up our alchemy faster. Whoops. Puppies, I'm not even here. Don't you worry about me. I'm just here to catch fish. To jump upstream, and much like these fish, and catch them. Yeah. Ow. Yeah. No, come on. Come on, fish. You and me, right here, right now. Just catch you with my bare hands. With my claws. There we go, perfect. I need, like, a lot more of them. This would be so much faster if I had a horse. Ah, jeez. Ah. And they slip right through your claws. Nah. Come on. Oh. What? And sometimes they, you know, make you jump. Ah ha ha. Never looking in the right spot. There we go. There's one. Let's get another one. Come on. There we go. All right, that should be sufficient for the moment. Okay. All right. Let us move. Stick to the shoreline. Stick to the riverbank a little bit. So we don't want to get ambushed on the... I'm glad we weren't very high right there, because, ooh, I got scared for a second. Flowers. Delicious. Delicious flowers. And here we are, at the standing stones. We want to look at each one of them. And take the mage. And back here is a hunter. Not really anything relevant to that. There's just a hunter back here. Hello, friend. Oh, she's a fisherman. Would you like some courage? Pleasure doing business with you. All right. So we can go over here. And in... over here across the river, there is a little secret special emerald we can grab. I think if we don't fall down and die, never mind, we'll come back for it later. Don't worry about that. It'll be there next time we come over here. If ever. We don't fall down and die. Okay. More Tapanella. Yep. I see you there, pups. Let's relax. If I had a fury spell, I'd shoot it at you. And we'd have a fun time with that, but no. I'd rather just relax. Just have a fun time being you, being me, being a cat. Can't even see my tail. Can't even tell I'm a cat. Unless we turn around. Or pull up my claws. Alright. We do want to talk to Sven. Got a little trapped. We want to talk to Sven and get a note from him to give to Camilla. Vandal, how are you today, sir? My friend. Sven is not over here. That's Girder. Gotta find Sven. For reasons. Don't at me. For reasons.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Oh, hey, he's right here. Hey, buddy.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
So, what you gonna do about it?
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around.
And what are you doing? You're here at the Riverwood Trader, sneaking over here while he's working, while you're supposed to be working. Where did she go? She's right behind me, isn't she? Anyway, you're a hypocrite. Hey, it's Feindal. All right. Yeah. Sven, how's your issue with Feindal going?
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point.
Jeez.
Feindal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me
only
give
in
you a
Skyrim.
particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Feindal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elves.
You want to say that a little bit louder? Sorry, Feindal. Pardon me. All right, Camilla. Hey, I'm sure you didn't hear that, but hey.
You're not from around here.
Sven wanted me to tell you that this was a letter from Feindal.
What are you talking about? What's in the letter?
We were right here. He was not speaking quietly.
Feindal wrote this?
I don't think Sven is capable of speaking quietly.
Could you talk to Feindal as well? I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
want to thank you for standing up for him.
Yeah.
Until next time.
I mean, that wasn't subtle at all, man. Pay attention. Open your ears.
From the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
Honestly, that would be like, okay, that's something that I hope they kind of implement in Elder Scrolls 6, where nearby NPCs will be able to hear the conversations that the player is having with other NPCs and can react to that. I think that would be interesting. Like something like this little interaction here. Or maybe in Elder Scrolls 6, maybe Sven wouldn't talk about that in front of Camilla and in front of Fandal. All right, hey bud, what do you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Oh my gosh, just ridiculous. Just the best. Just the best stuff. All right, what do we want? Sneaking is useless to us. Stamina might be helpful, but what do we have? We don't want to get rid of this ring. Breathing underwater, that's helpful sometimes, I guess. Illusion circlet. I can't afford that, and I think I already... Nope. Can't afford it. I do want some healing potions. But... Oh. Those were the healing potions he had back on the shelf right there. Right here. They literally just came off the shelf. I feel like that doesn't happen very often, where they actually will pull something that's on the shelf that they're selling to you. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, getting wildly distracted. I will buy this Fury spell from you though, because I do need that. That would be helpful. I can't cast any destruction or alteration or conjuration. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Damn thieves.
All right.
I'm all ears.
Ah, geez, stop following me, sir. All right. Fandal. We want to talk to Fandal. Hey, bud. I
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from...
We're friends now. And because you're my friend, I would like...
Can I help you?
To trade some things with you. And by trade some things with you, I mean I want the key to your house and your arrows. All right, bye.
Good luck. You're on your own now.
Well, you say that like it's a bad thing. And it is. Have some courage. I need to be doing that more frequently so I get more illusion experience. Well, next time we sleep, we'll probably get a couple levels, at least. But let's go rob Vandal's house. And by rob, I mean borrow from a friend. Because he's my friend. And he said it's okay if I take all the good food from his house. Potatoes. I want potatoes. Give me those. And some of his weapons. I didn't want that hunting bow. He can keep that. You can keep the hunting bow. Let's take that because we want to make a backpack. Just take everything. Okay, yes, hide. Cowhide is good. Fur plate is not that good. Gold. Lockpicks are useless to us because this character cannot lockpick. As lockpicking is not one of her major skills. And let's take her as alchemy ingredients. And I think we're good here in Fandal's house. Fandal is my good friend who lets me take things from him. All right. I think that's good for Riverwood for now. Now we can go down the river. Wood. And go back to Whiterun. All right. It's so beautiful down here. And by beautiful, I mean, it's fine. Fish. As long as we're in deep water, we can't be attacked by animals necessarily. All right, but we don't want to jump off this waterfall. We'll probably die if we do that. Don't mind me, dog. Don't mind me, dog. I'm just passing through. And there is more salmon. Salmon. Let's catch some fish. Or be very unsuccessful at catching fish. No. Dogs, don't mind me. Fish. Okay. Fish. Come on. Come here. Come on with you. All right, you. Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad. That one jumped right in my arms and I flubbed it. Come on. There we go. There's one. We already have some anyway, so we're not gonna bother catching too many right now. All right. Down in the water. It's only the ones that are jumping upstream like that that are really that relevant. Mud crab. Calm down. Relax. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. We're good. Let's get to town. What? I thought I heard something scary, so I had to jump on a roof. First reaction to a scary sound, jump on a roof. Hey, butterfly, come here, come here. Butterfly. And we actually have alchemy and enchanting at the same time for once. Yeah, I can't do... the mods I have patched out the Fortify Restoration loop, but we can still get better enchantments using our alchemy, and vice versa. Better alchemy with our enchantments. Back when you could literally just loop Fortify Alchemy into Fortify Enchanting potions, into Fortify Alchemy gear, into Fortify Enchanting potions. Like, that was early Skyrim and kind of peak Skyrim. Peak vanilla Skyrim, when you could just exploit it 6 ways from Sunday. It's a fun time. Let's get that courage going. Because I think the commander, he's the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
I think he needs to keep me safe. Because he's the boss. He's the big boss man. I'm the big boss man. All right. Let's go to the alchemy shop to make us some potions so we can level up our alchemy a little bit. Yeah. How much salmon roe did I get? Probably not a whole lot. 7. Ugh. See, with my convenient horses, with a horse and the convenient horses mod, your horse can pick up ingredients for you, which that includes salmon while you're on a... No, not for you, sir. On a rapid like that, which gets you a lot of salmon roe really fast. All right, alchemy. Let's go level up some alchemy. And tomorrow maybe we'll go to the Whiterun Catacombs and level up our restoration a bit. Using Turn Undead. Because we'll get the... Yo!
General Goods. Welcome indeed.
How you doing today? Why am I here? I didn't mean to come here. Yeah. How you doing today? Thanks for coming to hang out. What did I cast up on the guard? Courage. Everybody gets courage. Just, I'm pretty good, actually. Skyrim is fun. I'm enjoying myself. Even though I had another character die today in Skyrim.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare.
I'm just training illusion here in town. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. We want salmon roe and hanging moss and chicken eggs for a very lucrative potion right away. Most potions that you'd be making right now would probably be in the range of anywhere from a value of 10 gold up to maybe 100, 150 if you're lucky. But salmon roe is kind of broken in how just powerful it is.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
So, kinda, I could probably, top right is probably where it would be the least obscured. That just gave me 11 levels in alchemy. It does kind of obscure my stamina bar down there, which I guess most of the time that's not really super relevant. I don't know. I've been trying to get a new webcam so I could try to do like green screen a little bit. So I'm not as, you know, taking so much space on the screen, but the webcam I got, number one, didn't work. It would flash a lot, and yeah, it just didn't work at all. And it also changed my my mic source in OBS. So yeah, that was fun to deal with. I didn't notice until an hour into my stream when Dan very helpfully came in and told me that he couldn't hear me. It was cool. So yeah, the first hour of my VOD's gonna be silence. Yeah, the built-in microphone in the webcam overrode my you know, the microphone in front of my face right here, because that makes sense, because I want to use the microphone on the crappy webcam that I just plugged in. But yeah, the webcam didn't work, and I gotta figure that out, because I want to take up less space on the screen and also have a webcam that's not absolute trash. The webcam I'm using is actually, I think, I can't remember exactly what model it is. So the skills that this character has,
what can I do for you?
So basically in my Skyrim Permadeath runs, I have my character limited to 6 skills that I can typically these are the only ones I can typically use and put perk points into. So the skills that she has, that Harrra has, would be alchemy, illusion, restoration, enchanting, one-handed, and archery. So I mean, it's all randomly rolled, so there's no like specific class to it. We can kind of like assign a class to it. She is like both an enchanter and an alchemist, while also, yeah, just being a general mage, I guess. But she can't use, so we can't use any conjuration, destruction, or alteration spells, since those are not her major skills. Can't pickpocket, can't lockpick, can't sneak, can't use any armor, light armor or heavy armor, because those are not in our major skills. Can't use two-handed weapons, and we cannot block, and we cannot use smithing. It's basically just how I play. It's all, you know, self-policed. There is a mod, I keep forgetting to get this, but there is a mod that Netholithic made that you can basically set what denotes a skill. They're just, yeah, self-limiting. There is a mod that was made that basically you can set it to where only certain skills will gain experience, and I need to get that mod for this specifically. So if I get that, then you'd see like all the other skills would be like at 1, while the skills that I can use would be higher. But yeah, I just randomly roll them, and it's, yeah, just self-policed. It's 8:15 p.m., so it's not really time to go to bed yet. Yeah, no, that's fair. I do have, like, I have a couple Moobot commands. Exclamation point skills pulls up the 6 skills that the character can use, and then I think I have exclamation point rules, which is like a really basic rundown of, yeah, character race is randomly rolled, 6 skills are randomly rolled that are major skills. All of their skills will be more or less unavailable. One of the biggest exceptions to that rule is speech. So speech, oh, I don't have an exclamation point Moobot command. Did that not show up for you? Because it showed up, like, the Moobot responses showed up on my side. Geez. I don't think I really have. I don't really have a lot of commands set up for Moobot. You know, I really should do that more. Anyway, I think the only other ones that come with it are the, like, the built-in commands. Let's see. Yeah, like the exclamation point uptime and followage or whatever. I don't know why that doesn't work, because that one's supposed to work. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at Moobot, see why that's not working. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, speech is probably the one that's the exception to the rule for the most part. Because you can't do any trading with NPCs or any speech checks without gaining speech experience. Which that mod, the mod that would keep all the other skills from gaining experience, would remedy that. But the only other way to do that, like in vanilla, would be just complete Iron Man it. Don't trade with any NPCs. Don't you don't sell anything, you don't buy anything, and you don't do any speech checks. You just generally avoid social interaction in general. I can't remember what I was doing now. Yeah, it's just a train, just to get illusion experience. And we are in survival mode, so we do have to eat. You have to eat, have food. Salmon roe. So I already made the potions I can make right now. And I can sell these for a lot. The issue is having people to buy them, because vendors only have a limited amount of gold that refreshes every few days, and only certain traders will take potions. So alchemists and general traders are the only ones that will actually buy potions from you, and they're closed. Yeah, it's too late in the day. Everyone's closed now. We might as well go to bed now, and in the morning we can put into restoration. We'll probably gain several levels, honestly.
Oh, did you need something?
So yeah, no Charcy here, and everyone. People are a bit more discerning here. All right, let's go. Sleeps. Also, in survival mode, you have to sleep, or you will get tired and eventually die. And honestly, every level, kind of like in Diablo, every level I just pump into health for the most part. All right, so restoration. We want the first perk of restoration, and then I think I want to get the first perk of alchemy at least. Yeah, let's grab that. Stronger potions. And once we get to 30 alchemy, everything when we eat something, will reveal. Bleh, I can't use words right now. It will reveal all the effects of the ingredient that we eat. All right, so I think, what else should I add into? Honestly, the damage is much less relevant than just general survivability. Let's add one more into illusion, or rather, let's grab imposing presence. So anything, all illusion spells we cast are 25% more powerful on anyone we cast close by. Sadia, you gotta stop that. You have a bed
If it's
over on that wing.
Hulda's the one to talk to.
You need to stop coming up to my room while I'm sleeping. It's weird, and I don't like it. All right, we'll go out the side door.
Good to see you again.
All right, we've made a lot of friends already, and we're gonna make more friends. We just don't want to die. All right, eating. Let's eat some pogfish. And let's see. Let's see. The blue and skills you haven't unlocked are purple. Yeah, so like any of the, geez, I'm a bit red colorblind, so blues and purples are really hard to discern for me. But like the ones here that are lit up are ones that I could potentially get, and then the darker ones, I don't know if there's really a difference between those right now. The darker ones are ones that I cannot, the ones that are grayed out, I cannot get yet. Either I don't have the prerequisite, or I'm just not high enough level, just not high enough in that skill to get it. Silent Storm is purple, because Silent Storm, I'm not high enough level for it, because it requires 40 in illusion. Yeah, if it's purple like that, I do not meet the requirements, whatever that might be. Which, ooh, yeah, exactly. So we do want to get to 60 illusion. Once we get to 60 illusion, normally illusion spells only work on people and animals. But this will give us the ability to use it on undead, Daedra, and automatons. As it describes, of course. Which means basically everything is able to be influenced. Let's look at how much turn lesser undead. Okay, is 48. Costs 48, and we have enough magicka to cast it twice, basically. Which is relevant because we turn lesser undead is probably the best. Undead, well, that might be partially just that I had the magic, the spell going on it. But I'm a cat. Yeah, I'm a cat. Khajiiti was our randomly rolled race this time. And every time I have rolled for the last 6 or 7 characters, for most of the characters, I think only the first and I think the third were male. Every other character has been female. I don't know. Honestly, Sadia just does weird things. She's weird, and yeah. All right, bud. Anders, I'm gonna wake you up. Hi.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
I mean, doesn't everyone? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know, man. I to be honest, Anders, I wasn't even listening to you. She just wants to pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Pet the sleeping kitty. Oh, that's just weird. That's weird on so many levels. Jeez. Gods aren't a big part of my life. I'm just a cat.
Well, perhaps you'll take pity on a
Sadia?
humble priest
Yeah.
who has lost something precious.
I know that's who you're talking about. I don't know.
My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office.
Yes, sir.
I misplaced
We'll get
it
that.
in the
And
I'd look for it, but I have been hearing
so with
noises
that
down
name, Sadia, replace the last letter, the E, with 2 A's, I think, and that's the proper spelling. Maybe just 1 A. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Pardon me, I had a cough. All right, I'll try to find it. I make no promises, because, ooh, geez. I might. Okay. We got a tomahawk, and we got our turn lesser undead spell, and we got some potions. That is no guarantee of survival, but we will. Sadia, yeah, that is true. That is the correct pronunciation. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Come and get it. Ow. Sorry, I didn't mean to just tank that one. Okay, that's one down. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Ow. Okay, that's 2. And then the third one down here. We're just gonna bully this one for a little bit. This guy, we're just gonna bully him with our turn undead spell. Cause it is about the best way to level restoration. Yeah, like normally restoration is an extremely slow leveling skill, but turn undead, while it is generally not super like helpful, especially later in the game, it is a really fast way to level up restoration. Granted, you have enough magicka and or magicka potions, so we just bully the skeleton for a little bit. And I'm gonna try to keep him alive. You know, I missed. As alive as he can be. All right, sir. Have a good day. I will see you later. As long as he doesn't follow us. As long as he stays in there and doesn't follow us. We can come back later and...
I spend so much
oh, I forgot to grab the ring that's in there. There's a ring in there that gives you 45%, 40 or 45% resist to shot or pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Please take this gold for your troubles.
And he'll uh-oh. He's coming. Hey bud. Calm down. You stay there. Let's take this dagger. Because we can. Alright, sir. You I'm gonna try to let you live again. You stay there, please. He's probably not going to. Very life domain. Yeah, I can see that 100%. Turn undead spells, restoration, or healing spells. Yeah, 100% like life domain cleric. Except I can't use oh yeah, the ring. I can't use What am I thinking? I can't use armor, and I can't use shields. Hey bud, calm down. Just relax, dude.
Walk into the wrong place with your weapon drawn, you might not walk out again.
Anders, calm down. I'm kind of busy. Are you not happy that I just took care of your problem? Yes, this ring right here. Weatherward circlet. 45% fire and frost resistance. While it is not perfect, it is very helpful. All right, let's hope that skeleton's not right out here. Okay, he's not right out here. He's right here. Hi. Hey, buddy. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I don't want to have to kill you. You don't want to go out there. Trust me, dude. I don't want to have to kill you because you're an easy way to level up my restoration. But he's probably going to walk up out here and get attacked and die, which is fine. It just... that means I'll have to wait for them to respawn to use those guys to level up again. Maybe I'll wait for him over here. Just be like, hey, bud, just go back into your home. Go home. As long as he stays in there, we're good. Okay. I'm gonna let him be. He might stay home. But I'm still technically in combat, so I don't think he's given up the chase. Let's go pick some flowers while we're here. As an alchemist, picking flowers and eating random things is definitely in my wheelhouse. Yeah. I can't tell you how many things Arby just shoved in her mouth. Okay, rephrase. How many things Arby... Ah, geez. There's no good way to say that. Arby Nathal, our character that we spent a lot of time with, ate a lot of random objects. Oh, hey. Hey, bud. Yeah, he's gonna die now. All right, we might as well get a little bit of one-handed experience out of this. Sad. I will pray for, not you. I don't know. Iron ingot. That's helpful. We do want to make a backpack. A backpack is a free 100 carry weight. Anyway, yeah, like the class, how you would classify this, like illusion magic, restoration magic. Yeah, life domain seems pretty, like life domain with a little bit of, like maybe a cleric that might be a little bit trickster domain. Huh? Oh, yes. Well, it's not the weather indicator. So that up there, as I point to the thing on screen, and as I point to a thing on screen with my finger, which you can't see. So that is, yeah, temperature indicator, which in survival mode, if you get cold, if you start getting cold, it'll lower your maximum health. And especially here in Skyrim, where a lot of the northern area of the map is very, very cold, that can go down really fast. You can kind of slow that down with the clothing you're wearing. I think it's kind of like, I'm not sure exactly when this is. It's the last seed, so I'd say late summer, maybe close to mid-fall. But we're also in basically the northernmost province here in Tamriel. So even during the summer, the northern parts are still pretty cold. Good thing I have natural fur. Yeah. Believe me, it doesn't help as much as you would think. But things like having frost resistant does help that. There's a destruction spell which she cannot use, but Flame Cloak, you can... Flame Cloak, while it doesn't seem to help you with warmth, it will help you go underwater. It'll stop you from freezing to death in water for some reason. You'd think it would help with just general warmth, but no. I would think so. Like August, I don't know all the months off the top of my head of Elder Scrolls. I think the next month is Frostfall. So well, let's see. Months. All right, so yeah, Last Seed is basically August. Yeah. Yep. Then Hearthfire, then Frostfall. So yeah, we're getting into late summer, which, you know, if this is what it is during late summer, where basically half the province, well, the upper like third of the province is still covered in snow. Yeah. And still very, very cold all the time. All right. That's borderline racist, and I don't appreciate it. I gave you courage, sir. And this is how you repay me? But to be fair, at least they let me in the city. There are a lot of Khajiit that they just don't let in the city because they're Khajiit. Everybody, courage. And soon I can probably buy some new spells. Well, as soon as I get money. Let's go. Ah, geez. We can go fishing.
Not now, Braith.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Braith is kind of mean, but still, she deserves a little bit more than that. Anyway, here we go. Let's go fishing and check out our random encounter zone over here to the that's west, east. All right. And then we got the sewer water coming out here. Probably sewer water at least. Definitely don't want to walk in that. Ah, geez. And then it goes up to the river up here, so you probably don't want to get any water from downstream over here. Probably want to go, well, ah, geez. Got Riverwood up there. They'd probably throw their refuse in the river. There's no safe place. Hey, friend, courage. You might need it soon. You may have need of it soon. Yeah, I'm a little hungry. That's so when I'm not using say the tomahawk, if I'm just using spells, being a little peckish is fine. But if I'm using any kind of melee weapon, any kind of weapon, it's a big debuff to attack speed. So just being a little bit peckish like that gives you a 25% reduction to your attack speed. It doesn't affect spells, but it does affect just general attacking. Okay, so there's a random encounter zone right over here. It looks like somebody's having fun with skellies. It's probably a vigilant of Stendar. Maybe we can get in there and help out. And by help out, I mean turn this undead for a little experience. Yeah, restoration experience. You're welcome, sir. I'm helping. You can't beat me. By making your skeleton quarry run away. Uh-oh. Sorry, guy. There we go. Chase the skeleton down the road. Maybe attract some wolves while you're at it. There are a couple wolves up here that you could fight. Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Hey, you. Hey. Hold on, slow down. There we go.
Must have run off.
How about this guy down here?
Anything on fire, all right?
What? I'm not using fire. I'm basically the same as you.
Walk always in the light.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dogs, come on, dude. Pay attention. There are... Ooh, a potion of resist cold. Neat. There are wolves around here. And I might have to calm them down. Okay. Relax. Papa. Puppy. Calm down. Now let's eat some salmon. And... Uh-oh. Okay.
Must have run off.
All right, bud. You are no help. You? No help. Let's heal.
Walk always in the light.
All right. It is not very often that I get restoration. So I'm very happy to have a chance to heal. Right though? Oh well, must have run off. That's Skyrim logic for you. All right, let's... Sorry, puppy. I hate to be... Well, it's the best when you know, have... When they have an arrow lodged in their skull, and they're just like, what was that? Huh? Thought I heard something. Yeah. Must have been my imagination. Must have run off. Huh? What was that? I feel like I'm that NPC most of the time. The number of times I just hear something random and react like that, yeah, I'm 100% that NPC. Except most of the time, at least 40% of the time, my suspicion is well-founded. At least 40% of the time. Okay, fish, where are you at? I need you. You, right here. You right here. Fish, fish. I'm like a bear, but also a tiger, but also just terrible. Come on. Ah, I hate fishing when I'm not on a horse. Salmon. This is much easier on horseback, I assure you. With my specific set of mods. Well, with one specific mod anyway. Yes, I caught him. All right. But that's, you know, scintillating gameplay. Just jumping up a waterfall to catch some fish. Scintillating gameplay. Honestly, it's the one thing I feel like I should get a horse for. Like I feel like I use horses as a crutch a bit too much. But for this, it's like it just speeds up that process way faster. Yeah. So the water is pushing you like pretty hard. And it's probably a little bit easier to face away. But it makes it a little harder to be able to like keep your positioning on the rapids. Like it's definitely, it's tricky either way. But yeah, I should probably face away. Come on. There we go. Fish. Fish. But if I'm on horseback, I pick it up automatically. Fish. Yes. Give me fish. I must have these fish. Not necessarily to eat, but for their eggs. Give me your eggs. All these definitely female salmon jumping upstream. All right. This one I should be able to just stand here and get. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, like that. Our alchemy goes up way quickly, or much faster if we have salmon roe. I feel like salmon roe probably has one of the highest multipliers of any alchemy ingredient. So yeah. I don't know why I'm going up here. There's a mud crab around here, though. I can hear that little bugger. Oh, hey. It's just a little tiny boy. We still don't want to get hit by it. Mud crabs, their pinchies are very owie. Very hurt. But I don't need crab legs. Because the only thing you can use crab legs for, you have to have butter. Which butter is not very abundant here in Skyrim. You would think with the number of cows... Okay, let's run away. Run away. You got a big boy like that, you run away. Ah, jeez. All right, how many salmon roe did I get? 6. It's something. You're getting out of here. You're a guard. You're not getting out of here. You go fight that mud crab right now. Come on. Come on, bud. Come on. Let's go make a friend. There we go. There we go, buddy. Friends. Friend. This guy right here, running away from a simple mud crab. Like anyone would run away from a simple mud crab. Anyway. I guess it's back to town now. Sadly, our turn undead targets are dead. Are re-dead. Anyway. So... we're gonna have to work a little bit harder for restoration levels.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
What are you... why are you out here, Lars? I don't think I've seen Lars this far from Whiterun. I mean, yeah, it's still basically within the vicinity, but still. Oh man, and it's still like pretty early in the day. All right. Where am I? Dead giant. I want to find Servio Pelagia because I want to give him a potato. People, you want potato. Hello, friend. Potato.
In the air. Honest pay for honest work.
All right. And now that he has taken potatoes from me, I can take everything from him. Apple pie. Some of them, yeah. Like, there are definitely some NPCs that are just like, oh, especially Nazim. Especially Nazim. Well, I can't take everything. I can take everything above a certain value threshold. Below a certain value threshold. Like food. Food's a good thing to take from friends.
What are you doing that for?
You said I could. Anyway. And it sometimes gives you a free bed, too. To make friends. Not here, I guess, but... his house in town, I could probably sleep at his house in town. I can sleep at Carlotta's house. I can sleep in... I sleep for free at the inn because I gave her some firewood. Giving people firewood, giving people potatoes. I mean, it's just an easy way to make friends. See a farmer? Give them a potato. They'll be your friend instantly. Respawn points, no. Just ways to get some rest, basically. I would say the best part about making friends is you can take their food, and usually some like low value items and gold pouches that they have around the house. Get rest in a location closer to where you want to wake up. I mean, there is some truth to that, yeah. Most of the time, you probably want to sleep in a city anyway, just for safety reasons. Not that you could really get attacked out here, but like, you wouldn't want to necessarily come out here and get attacked by a dragon when you come out of their house. Hey, buddy. He's not one I can give a potato to, I think. I would say it's more just to have people who will let you take their stuff. Just willingly give you food, and sometimes they'll even give you gifts. Just randomly. Butterfly, come here. As far as respawn points, there's no respawning. Not for me. This is permadeath. If I die, that's just like hardcore. That character's dead. Once again, it's kind of a self-policed thing, but I follow that pretty well. I'll take a leak. Okay. Have I killed recently? Too many, sadly. So this is technically this would now technically be the 10th character. In the... How long have I been streaming now? I started streaming end of October. So 5 months? So... Okay. As far as deleting them and all their items, I can. There's really no point in, but there's not really any point to deleting them. I just wouldn't play that character anymore on stream. I do keep the save files because I do plan to eventually make YouTube videos, basically like kind of story time YouTube videos based on the characters' lives, however long or short they may be, and you know, some funny things that may have happened during the run or what have you. But it's generally if the character dies, we're done with that character. We roll up a new character, roll up a new one, and just move on with our lives. I have had 2 characters that have exceeded about 40 hours of time. No, there's no limited character slots. It's just save files, you know. Technically, my limitation is how much storage do I have on my computer, which I can always make room. Anyway. Yes, 100% single player. There are mods for multiplayer Skyrim, but they are janky as all heck. And just don't work very well. Yeah, Skyrim, all Elder Scrolls games except for Elder Scrolls Online are single player. And unfortunately, just like Diablo 2, unfortunately, unlike Diablo 2, there is no like sharing between characters except for certain glitches. Give courage to a horse. Yeah. These horses need all the courage that they can get to stand there and poop in this guy's stable. Why not? They deserve it. They work hard standing there. looking like a Skyrim horse. Anyway. Where is our illusions at? 35. So, as far as getting new spells, generally, you get... vendors will start selling new spells. I think they'll start selling... So it goes Novice, Journeyman, Adept, Expert, Master. They'll start selling, I want to say, basically Novice and Adept are available, or Novice and Journeyman are available right away. Adept, I think you have to be at 35 for them to start selling those spells. Maybe. Or rather, Apprentice, not Journeyman. It used to be Journeyman, but now it's Apprentice. In previous Elder Scrolls games, it was Novice, Journeyman, I think. Maybe I'm just completely wrong on that. I probably am, honestly. But I think you have to be at level 35 in a skill for them to sell the next level of spell, which would be Adept. And then Expert, you have to be, I think, at level 60. And then Master. Master, technically, you have to be at level 90 and you have to do a specific quest. Yeah, I mean, you can cast any spell. You can cast any spell from Novice to Master if you have enough Magicka. It's learning the spell that's difficult. To get it from a vendor, you have to have a certain level of skill before they will start showing up in the vendor lists. And then, you know, just being able to cast them. You have to have enough Magicka. But if you can cast, you know, an Expert or Master level spell, they'll be a lot faster to level up, of course.
Take a look.
Of course, it usually takes a few days for vendors to reset their inventory. So I don't think he's going to have any new spells for me. He has Predator Vision, but that's an alteration spell, and I can't use that. We're looking at basically Illusion and Restoration. Let's see. We do want Fast Healing. Fast Healing is definitely one we want. Let's see. Ghost Walk is an interesting one. But as I cannot sneak, as this character does not have sneak, illusion spells are much, invisibility spells specifically, are much less effective. Anyway, Drop Zone is nice if you can use it. We do want to get Fear. Eventually, not right away though. Muffle. Muffle, though, is probably the fastest way to level up Illusion. It is extremely annoying, but it is the fastest way to level up Illusion. Vampire Seduction. So that is one you would specifically get if you are a vampire. The process of becoming a vampire, as it would stand right now in my game, is exceedingly dangerous. You have to get in a fight with a vampire, and it has to hit you enough. Like every time a vampire hits you, you have a certain like percentage chance of contracting sanguinis vampiris, which is the disease that progresses to vampirism. Is it sanguinis vampiris, or is it? Yeah, because in Oblivion, it's porphyric hemophilia, but in Skyrim, it's sanguinis vampiris. And as you become a vampire, the longer you go without feeding on, without sucking blood, the stronger your vampire magic and your illusion spells become. So that is definitely a big boon, but being a vampire kind of sucks. Like a lot. like a lot. There are very few upsides to it. Having restoration, technically, being a vampire can be really helpful. Because if I'm deceased or undead, I have stronger restoration spells. I did. I must have missed it. Yeah, I totally missed it. Geez. Yeah. Unintentional, but I'll take it. One part of my brain is working. Just not particularly well. All right. Okay. Let's see what we've got. So to find a mammoth tusk, we'd have to go to a very not fun place. Okay. Just trying to think, like, what's the best route to go about in a more exciting fashion? Well, that'll probably end up being tomorrow, because we're getting, well, we have about 30 minutes left in stream today. About 30 minutes. We definitely want to get to 30 alchemy, and just as much illusion experience as we can. The biggest problem with gaining experience, especially in... No, you're good. You're 100% good. Distract away. I'd be this scatterbrained whether or not someone is talking to me. 100%. Let's see. Anyway, the problem with leveling up, say, illusion, and not having like a good combat skill to level up early on, enemies, of course, scale with your level, and gaining experience in a non-combat skill when you're going to be doing a lot of combat. Okay, let's keep our magicka ready. It's a bad time in the long run, but hopefully our illusion will keep us alive. I've had characters, so the character I did just before starting stream, but just before I started streaming, had illusion as one of her major skills, and you know, she did really well. She lived for upwards of 30 hours. She ended up, I think, at level, I want to say 32 or so. But she got killed because I made a mistake and I missed a comm spell, and it got her killed instantly. Because if there is a bandit or an enemy with a two-handed weapon, they have a good chance of one-shotting you, instantly putting you into a kill cam animation and just killing you right there. Okay. So there's your overall level, which basically your overall level will determine how much you have to put into health, magicka, or stamina. Every level you can put, you can add 10 points to health, magicka, or stamina, but only one of those each level. And then with that level you also get a perk point, which basically you unlock the perks using those. Yeah. And then your level and your skill, basically gaining experience and skills will contribute to your overall level. And each skill has its own individual level. All right. All right, let's... My hands kind of... My left hand's... My right hand's kind of bugging out. Let's try to fix that. Okay. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do... This is going to be kind of our first little foray. Yeah. There is a... So most enemies do scale to your level. There are, however, some enemies that are like static level. And even though I'm level 5 now, I will find enemies generally that range anywhere from level 1, which are like basic bandits, up to level 16 is usually the level range I'll be fighting in. That being said, I'm also on legendary difficulty, which basically legendary difficulty means enemies will take 1/3 of the damage. I'd have to look at the numbers again. Like basically they deal about 6 to 8 times as much damage as I do. Like they take... Look it up real quick. Let's see. Legendary. You could probably get there before I can. Let's see. Legendary difficulty. Yeah, so you take 3 times as much damage and you deal 1/4 of the damage. So basically they're dealing 12 times as much damage as I can. Yeah. It's a fun time. That is why I'm generally really this early level kind of thing. I'm usually just kind of faffing about, grinding out some skills while just trying not to die, trying not to get in too tough of a conflict that I just can't deal with. Oh, that is not what I wanted to give a wolf. You calm down. I'll make this a lot easier, buddy. Okay, hi. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, running. Get in the water. That's right, buddy. You just think about that. Jeez. Yeah, even a wolf, even a basic level 1 wolf can be deadly at this level, at this junction of at this current state of my character. Okay, so we got calm. Let's get that ready. Jeez. Oh, the kill cams are 100% unforgiving. I mean, Dan, you were here. You were here for Arby Nathel's death. Just unforgiving. And even so, one of the characters that I had on stream, Elidith, her name is very hard to pronounce sometimes with my tongue tie, with my very bad way that I talk. Elidith Elsinare. She wasn't killed by kill cam. She was killed by a single fireball from full health, and she had, at the time, she was wearing the Weatherward circlet, so she had a 45% resistance to fire. And technically, she should have had... she had an alteration skill where when she enters combat, she should be basically invulnerable for 10 seconds. But that, for some reason, I think probably because I was on a horse, didn't go off. And she instantly died from this fireball. With probably 45 up to 60% resistance to fire. Though she is also a high elf, which high elves are weak against all spells. All right, guys, let's get a little courage going. Courage the Cowardly Dog Show. But Elidith was the character I've spent the longest time on out of all the characters that I've done on stream. She was alive for almost 2 months of my streaming. I was very sad when she died. Jeez. And then after that was Darna, which died to a loading screen, basically. The VODs are on YouTube. There is a link to my VOD, or link to my VOD channel, on my channel here. And all my Skyrim VODs are available there. Yeah. Let's go into the tavern here. And yeah, I have like, I think I'm almost up to 50 Skyrim VODs that generally range anywhere from 2 to 4 hours.
Hard not to.
It's going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We were right there.
Yep.
We were right there. We were just about to start the main quest with Arby. I got too confident. I got too confident and I pushed a little harder than I should have. Way too hard. I'm starting to lose my voice. It's not fun.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch.
All right, guys.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold
Yep.
out.
I think so. Elidith. I think I've had 2 characters on stream now that have actually become the Dragonborn. Elidith was definitely the most successful and killed the most dragons, or killed the most dragons. She was around when dragons died and may have at least contributed to their deaths. I don't know why I came to Riverwood. I want to go back to Whiterun. Hello? Oh, hi. The wolf followed me. I gave that chicken courage, and it's fighting the wolf. Chicken, do it. You can do it. You and me, right here, right now. Take out this wolf. Haha. Chicken. Oh no, that chicken's got Oh, sorry about that. That chicken's got vengeance in his blood. Sorry for that laugh. That was a bit unexpected. Oh my god. You, right here. MVP. 100%. I hope you don't die when the courage wears off. Oh my god. I mean, he took all the aggro for me. Or she. That's a female. She took all the aggro for me. Oh my god. Perfect. Love it. That's what happens when you cast courage on a chicken. Perfect. Just beautiful. I'm taking your potatoes and your chicken eggs. Give me the chicken eggs. Ah, yes. Now we just need about 4 or 5 more and just cast courage on all of them. I think they can take down a dragon at that point. Oh no. No, 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 no. The courage wore off and it died. Oh. No. Why? Okay, well. I'm gonna give it a warrior send-off. I mean, I could, but that just seems disrespectful. All right. We salute you. And up. There we go. She's in the halls of Sovngarde now. All right. I mean, this is a somber moment. I shouldn't be laughing. Oh my god. Just 100% rest in peace. She could have been the one. Oh my god. All right. That was hilarious. Ah, yes, perfect. What a way. That's definitely going on highlights. Yeah. Tomorrow. I gotta put that on highlights because that was just perfect. Yes. Why are all these buckets floating downstream? You're getting in the way of my beautiful friend. Why am I so slow now? Hup. Okay, well, we just threw that back in the water. All right. Ah, man. Perfect. What a perfect moment. What a perfect Skyrim moment. All right. Let's not die going down the waterfall. We're going down the waterfall, but not that fast. Oh, glob. Oh. Nope. All it took was a little courage. A little courage, a little push. And she had what it took to defend her home. We will never forget her. Also, being out at night is really not good. But it's not as bad as it could be right now. But there is still a chance of vampire attacks. She could have. I mean, who's to say? I mean, we'll see if Harrra can prove it. She is. That is true. 100%. That is how Skyrim evolution works. If not, at least dragon adjacent. Being just pure timeless beings. I think chickens fulfill that role. At the very least, that one did. I think we got to name her. We got to name that one. I don't know. Bertha, the Unyielding. Just a perfect chicken. Just a perfect chicken. All right, let's get some rest. After that day. Guys. What's this? Why is there a bone right by the entrance? Anyway. Everybody, have courage as you walk the streets at night. You don't get it, because I guess I missed. We'll get some rest. We'll level up. Get a couple perks, hopefully. And I think that's probably where we will park it for the night. All right. Let's get some rest. 8 hours. Get our full 8 hours. Because I feel... even though I don't ever personally get my full 8 hours, I make sure my characters do. I make sure my characters get their full 8. Unfortunately, they are not able to brush their teeth, which is an absolute tragedy. Let's get Restoration Mastery. Let's go into Illusion. Let's grab... Let's see. We want to entice barter. We can make people trade with us. And we got one more. Let's probably put that into alchemy. We're not going to do enchanting really yet. But let's put that last one into alchemy. And then next level, hopefully, we'll be at 30. So we can get experimenter. All right. Jeez. Okay. Sadia. Sorry. I'm going to try to pronounce that correctly from now on. Sadia, this is the 3rd day in a row that you have come into my room while I was sleeping. This woman. I got to close the door. I got to let her know that my privacy is important. Because she has been doing nothing but breach that privacy. And as we brood up here in the rafters, I will say good night, good day, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for hanging out. This has been a great stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. And don't forget to brush your teeth.